Hey, what's up, y'all? Nicole McFarland of the Oily Ponderosa. So check this out. It's Sunday. I'm minding my business, enjoying my liquor. And what do I see? I look down the driveway and there's a box, 2 boxes. And it's my monthly order. And I'm like, man, because I need all of my products the moment they get here, I have no other choice but to do my unboxing today. So welcome. It is Sunday, and I'm glad you guys are here. So you guys know I have 2 orders. I have an account and my husband has an account. And generally we just order all of our house stuff between the 2 accounts. And I like ordering most of it on my husband's account because he's under me and I get more money back because of that. So I try and maximize how my dollars are spent. And how much money I get back on the dollars that I spend. And we are on Essential Rewards. So Essential Rewards, you have to spend a minimum of 50 points value. So it's around $50. Some things are less points value per dollar. And if you're doing this as a business like I am, you have to spend 100 PV or $100 on my account. So I push the majority of our order on my husband's account, and then $100 or more on my account. And I earn more money on the products that I buy if I do it on my husband's account. So that's a little trick. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through these 2 boxes. I won't go over the duplicates, but I'll go over, the stuff that are not duplicates. So first things first, y'all, baby wipes. So I've been using baby wipes for me as an adult for several years. I don't know how y'all survive without them. But when you look across the market and you see the ingredients in the baby wipes that are out there on the market, a lot of them are not good. I used to get Costco brand, but they've got ingredients in there that my skin just no longer, like when my body started kicking out synthetic preservatives and not wanting them anymore, I could no longer go with the traditional baby wipes. So Young Living, all of their products are clean. So these baby wipes are the bomb. And I know they are a little bit pricier than those that you can get in the store, but for what you get out of the package, I'm good. I'm happy about it. So I got some baby wipes, got my traditional Fresh Essence mouthwash. Love this mouthwash. I use 4 ounces. I do a 50-50. I'm sorry, it's about a 50-50. So it's 4 parts. 4 parts or 4 ounces mouthwash to 5 ounces of water. And so I get 9 ounces, and I'll use like this bottle to fill that 9 ounces with, and the other 4 ounces, because this is an 8-ounce bottle, I'll give to my husband, and he actually uses a 16-ounce bottle. So his is 4 ounces and then 12 ounces of water, and it works just fine. I have always, not always, but I'm paying specific attention to my oral health. I've had gotten very close to periodontal disease before. So I've had some gum issues. My teeth are great, but my gums weren't always as great. So, and I've had tonsil stones before, and they were kind of like on and off. And then they became super reoccurring. Like those tonsil stones kept coming back and kept coming back. And I actually didn't know what they were all my life. I have had them since I was a kid. I just thought it was strep throat. And then I learned what tonsil stones were later. And in fact, it kind of aligned to when I was going non-toxic. So it really helped to understand it. So I was getting them back to back to back to back. And then finally, like I was changing out all of my products, and I finally went to this Fresh Essence Thieves mouthwash, and haven't had a problem in years, which is that's not normal because I was getting them back to back. So I'm pretty sure it has to do with this mouthwash. So I love it. So that's the mouthwash. And then my number one thing right now, CortiStop. I get 2 bottles of these every month for both my husband and I because of all of the stress and everything going on right now. If you're a news watcher like me, I'm telling you right now, if your cortisol levels are off the charts, or you've got some adrenal fatigue, this is the bomb. 8 weeks on and 2 weeks off. So we're on our 2 week off. We're on our 2 weeks off right now. And then next week we'll get back on our CortiStop. All right, let's see what this is. When it's in a baggie, that usually means that it's probably like a, yeah, black pepper and Cypress. Yeah, usually when it's in a baggie, it's probably like your, you know, one that's got a higher flash point than other oils. USPS requires that for anything with a higher flash point, you put it in a separate container. So I've got Cypress. Cypress is really good for, and this was I want to say this was free because I didn't order Cypress. So this is my free, this is one of my free oils. And Cypress is good for, and I thought we were only doing vitalities. I have to figure out why I got Cypress. Hold on. Why did I get Cypress? Nope. No, I didn't. This is a free one, but I don't recall. I thought we were only getting vitalities this month as a free oil, but for some reason I got Cypress, but I love Cypress for several reasons. One, Cypress is good to use between the sheets. Ladies, put Cypress and along with the carrier oil on the inner part of your thighs when it's time for you to get down with the get down, and you'll experience some heat from it, which is really, really nice. Cypress is a vasodilator, so it's good for like varicose veins and stuff like that to kind of get things moving. That's why I love Cypress. And black pepper is one of the free ones this month. I know a lot of people are like, black pepper, but why? Well, it's a vitality oil, so you can use it in your foods if you want to use it as a seasoning. If let's say you're out of black pepper, well, you just throw a drop of black pepper in there. It might only be a toothpick. It depends on what you're cooking. Then Cypress would be a good one. I'm sorry, black pepper would be a good one for food. It's also really good in ningxia. Black pepper, believe it or not, is an ingredient in our nitro. And I'll show you nitro a little bit later because I ordered that as well. So that's black pepper. And then there's a bunch of, let me get, I'm gonna go on to back to the oils in a second. I didn't realize this was in here. Valor Deodorant. I've tried native deodorant. I've tried other deodorants on the market that are aluminum free. And they are non-antiperspirants. I don't use antiperspirants anymore. I only use natural deodorant. It does take you about 45 days to detox when you convert from a toxic deodorant or an antiperspirant, excuse me, to a deodorant. I've tried various brands of natural deodorants and they're all okay. My favorite, even of the Young Living scents, is Valor. Valor, just the chemistry, my chemistry works really great with Valor's scent. So I really like it, but I like the cinnamon one as well. And I think I said that in my last order. All right. Another free oil this month is Mountain Savory. I've not had this oil before. This too is a vitality, which means it can be used internally. It is very close to oregano. And I know that from reading about it, but it's a very close scent, aroma to oregano, and it's used in the same capacity, just in different places in the world. All right, so I've got another oil too. Let's see what I get in here. And these are all, one leaked, great. These are all free oils. So I do this as a business, but I don't solicit people to, except for like in a video, I might talk about stuff and say, hey, if you're interested, let me know. But I don't do cold calling. I don't call people and try and find out if they're interested and they want to get, involved with Young Living. I share my story in hopes that if somebody is interested and they want more information, then they'll come and talk to me about it. I got certified in aromatherapy. So some people will take some aromatherapy classes and call themselves certified aromatherapists, but they're not. Like I have completed the 200 plus hours required to be a certified aromatherapist. I've even taken 200 more hours in how to use essential oils internally. So I continuously train in aromatherapy specifically because I want to be able to properly advise you guys on how to use essential oils. So my point of bringing all that up is I do this as a business, and but I've got a full-time career that I love. I also love this. Like, this is my passion work, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is that last month I think I enrolled like 3 people, and Young Living has this program that if you enroll 2 people, then it's a level up, and you get free stuff for leveling up, and then you can double up if you do 4 people. So I did 3 people last month, so I got a bunch of free oils as a result of me enrolling those people. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about those oils as well, because those are all free oils that I got. I did not pay for all of these oils that I'm getting ready to show you, except for that one. So first I'm going to show you the oil that I did pay for, and that is my Love Joy. Joy is a really good essential oil. That was like my gateway. I shouldn't say gateway. It was like my oil that I used every day. It was my happy oil. It was the oil, like I was using Young Living for a year before I ever even got anybody ever asked me about it and wanted to enroll. And it was Joy that I was diffusing when I had a bunch of friends over, and they just fell in love with Joy and they wanted to know more information. So I helped educate them on the products, and Joy is the one. Joy is the one that I would always recommend people for. It was originally named Loved, right? So you put a drop on your finger and you rub it over your heart. I diffuse it, but I also use it topically. It can be used as a perfume. You can rub it over your heart just as you're going into any types of conversations where it's matters of the heart. So Joy is really good for that type of situation or application. And then I did buy this one too, and this is Lemongrass. Lemongrass is my number one for a lot of things. So I've made this blend in part of my aromatherapy class. I made, for one of my case studies, I made a blend that I call Happy Feet. And it has tea tree in it. It's got lemongrass. It's got palmarosa, like skin nourishing stuff. But the tea tree and the lemongrass in that Happy Feet blend is, my husband uses it for his athlete's feet, and there's other people that use it for fungal things. I'm not diagnosing or treating you or telling you that you should use it for fungal things, but people that do, yeah. It's a brilliant blend. I told one of my friends, that blend, I was like, I should be in some kind of journal for that blend that I created. Not that it's the best one on the market, but I'm kind of impressed with myself for having come up with that and it working as well as it does. All right, so free stuff. This one leaked a little bit. Grapefruit. Now, if any of your products you get from Young Living come to you and they're leaking, and because the machine just didn't get the cap on good enough, this has got enough in there. And it's grapefruit. I've got plenty of these. I'm just not going to bother with it. But if you call member services, they'll get you a new bottle out. No big deal. That's what I love about Young Living, is they'll never leave you. You'll never have to worry about something coming to you messed up and them giving you a hard time. Like immediately, if I got on to member services, they'd send me a new bottle in a heartbeat. But it's grapefruit. It's probably lost about 10 or 20 drops, but maybe, but I'm good. I'll survive. All right, I got Tangerine. Tangerine is a really good happy oil. So you can use Tangerine for a multitude of things, but your grapefruit, I'm sorry, I didn't mention grapefruit can be used in, this is not the Vitality one, but the Vitality oil, which is the same as this. You can put a drop in your water and it helps with appetite suppressant. Tangerine is a really good happy oil. It's a citrus as well as grapefruit. So they're all going to be very much happy oil. So if you need to, improve your mood, you can diffuse it, put that in your diffuser, and it will help to create an atmosphere of happiness. I got lime as part of that program of leveling up. And this is another citrus. Again, it's another happy oil. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I think I'm not, I got Stress Away as part of Level Up as well. Stress Away is this was my Xanax replacement. So back in the day, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I am anyway. Because I'm a gun owner and I'm I don't need them to know that I was once taking Xanax before, but now I'm not, I don't know. But anyway, I used to use Xanax because I was having bad panic attacks and anxiety when I was getting married at the same time that my company was being acquired by another company. So it was two things and it just all at once. And it just took me by surprise. I was very shocked that of how I responded, but I got support through, medications as anyone else would. And I would take that as needed. And then as soon as I got into getting all the chemicals out of my life or toxic chemicals, because oils are chemicals too. And that's another thing, guys. We're not chemical free because an essential oil is a chemical. we're toxic chemical free. So we don't use toxins. And anyway, Stress Away was my Xanax replacement. I still, to this day, even though I've moved on to different oils and use, I use a broad spectrum of oils, Stress Away is still my diffuser Xanax replacement. I also will put it on my temples, put it on the base of my neck, and sometimes put it on my wrist. And this is a very good oil for those times when it's called Stress Away, so that's self-explanatory. And then the last one that I got for free as part of that level up is carrot seed. I've been wanting this oil. Carrot seed is not the same. It's not the same as carrot oil. So there's like a fatty carrot oil where people have used that for sun protection. Carrot seed essential oil is much different, and you would use this in different ways than you would use a carrot. My puppy is back here biting my desk. So I got this dog that he was living under my mom's porch. And we didn't know, but we knew that we had some stray cats that had come, and we were feeding the stray cats. I live on 15 acres, so we welcome stray cats for mice. And the cat food was being eaten a lot quicker. Hey, no, was being eaten a lot quicker than 2 kittens would be eating that food. And that was for about a week. Well, then my other dog, so I've got 3 other dogs. My other dog, she started alerting, and we looked outside and we saw this guy. So he was living under my mom's, she's got an elevated deck on her house. He had been living under there for at least a week. So I went and introduced myself to him. And then the next day when I was in my gym working out, he walked up to the gym, and that was all she wrote. We gave him a bath, took him to the vet to see if he had a chip. Doesn't have a chip. We've got like neighborhood little, groups in Facebook. Went to those groups, asked anybody if they knew who the dog was, and nobody knows who he is. So we kept him. He is the most precious dog. He's potty trained, which is weird. He was super skinny, so he's gained a lot of weight, but now he's like getting settled. It's been about 2 weeks, and he's starting to chew on things. So he doesn't potty in the house though. So he's like a win-win. There's a win there. But chewing on stuff, that's all about us making sure. I really should have him tethered to my waist so he's always with me. But he's got 3 other dogs that are helping him learn. Okay, sorry. I can divert all the time, so let me stay on track. All right, so the free oils this month that I got with my order is orange, another citrus. This is a vitality though, so you can use these white labels mean that you can use the product or the oils inside. You can use them internally or digest, but they're the same as the oils in the other bottles. But in order to be FDA compliant, we changed our labels. No other company, by the way, is doing that. It costs millions of dollars to change your labels over in order to be compliant. The FDA does not regulate essential oil companies as much as you think they do. So even though they have this mandate that if you're telling people to use oils internally, that they must be labeled as a supplement, not all companies are doing that because it costs a lot of money. But Young Living is always going to be straight up. They're always going to be straight up, and they paid the millions to get new labels and to get new bottles in order to put the oils that you can take internally into these bottles. So kudos to Young Living for being straight up on their product offering. So orange, again, another bright, happy oil. You can use it in your Ningxia. You can put a drop of orange in pretty much anything, and it's going to be a good day. All right, next is thyme. Now, thyme, of course, you can put it in food. Let me tell you, use a toothpick. Don't put a full drop in your food because you're going to be sorry. I've done it and it ruined the whole meal, but we ate it anyway. You know why? Because we're not going to be wasting any food in this house. Anyway, thyme, if you look up thyme, thymol, which is the #1 constituent in this oil, you will find on Google Scholar or NIH in any of those scholarly articles that thymol has shown antifungal property. I might be getting that wrong. But anyway, I use this in my shower. I make a little shower scrub, which is like a little bit of dish soap, 1 cap of Thieves cleaner, and the rest water in one of those hand brush. And I'll put 5 to 10 drops of thyme in there. This will get rid of any mildew any mildew, or like I know people make pastes with like baking soda and soap, dish soap, and or Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, and they'll make this paste in order to help them scrub to get rid of like it's like mildew in the shower, because if the shower is wet, you're going to get mildew. I don't care who you are, I don't care, but we don't use bleach. But this time, let me tell you, look it up. I love it. It gets rid of it, like, and it doesn't come back, right? Because I like to wait. I'll let mine, because I keep saying, oh, I'm going to film a video of doing this. So I kind of wait until mine gets bad so that I get my house clean every week. But if you don't scrub that grout, then you're not going to get, that mildew that's growing in the grout. You have to actually scrub it with a brush. So sometimes I wait, and I'll wait, and I never record the video, so I'll just clean it. But there's been times where I've waited just to get it bad so that I can, it takes months to get there, and that, and then I'm OCD, so I'm like, screw this, and I'll scrub it before I catch a video. But I'll try and remember to catch a video so you guys can see how effective time is for that. All right, next is coriander. I don't have coriander. I have all the other ones, but not coriander. You know what? Coriander smells amazing. So anyway, this is a vitality. You can use it in your food. That's the only other, I'm sure there's other benefits to coriander, but I don't know them off the top of my head because I don't use it frequently. And then of course, parsley. Parsley is one that I would use in my food as well. It probably has other properties, because all oils have more than one property. All of those constituents in the oils have properties beyond what is normal or natural for us to experience just by knowing the name of it. So like, we know parsley is something that you'll put in, in an Italian dish, but there's probably other health benefits to parsley that, like I said, I haven't studied it specifically. So I'm sure there's other benefits. All right. So another part of this order is, oh my God, I'm going to have to remember the name of this. Okay, hold on. It is what is it on here? Oh, they're just calling it a cheese board. Damn it. There's a special name. You guys who use these boards will know what they're called. And I was watching a friend's unboxing, and it was so funny because she said the name of it, and I'm like, I've never heard that the spelling, I've never heard the word being said vocally. I've only ever read it, and I never knew how to pronounce it, but I never tried either. So they're calling this a cheese board, but it's amazing. It's got this is actually some type of, it could be resin, or it could be some type of stone. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely this is a different material than this wood. This board, oh my God, I love it. And you can put your 5 ml vitality oils in those little holes of the board. So if you're using it to cook, you can put your oils in there. Super cute. And you guys know, I just told you I placed 2 orders, and this was a large order for me. So I actually got 2 of these. I'm probably going to give one away as use it as a giveaway, because I don't really need to, but they are really super cute. All right, so that's one, and then I'm going to my other box. This is my other one. Okay, so I won't repeat the oils I already covered. So I did get a bunch of free oils again. I won't go over those, but I'll tell you what else I got. That was what am I number 1? Master Formula. If you ask me which oils or which supplements you should be taking, well, first let me say, I'm not a supplements person. I think you guys have heard me say that before. I do not like taking supplements. I did not like taking supplements. It's past tense now. Ever since I've been taking Young Living supplements, it's like my body wants them. It needs these supplements. So every day as routine, I will go and I'll take my supplements. You see, I've got a couple over here along with my, wait, let me see, Vanna White. Along with my animal scents. But I've got my supplements, that I keep in my office because I take them usually during the day while I'm working. Master Formula is a multivitamin, and it's got 4 pills in a sachet. Open it. 4 pills. in a sachet. And those 4 pills, so one of them is Micronized Nutrient Capsule. So that's going to be this oil-filled darker capsule. It's got your vitamin A, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, iron, magnesium, zinc. So you got all of your minerals in here: copper, manganese, chromium. And then it's got a it's also got a blend of essential oils as part of this capsule. Then you've got your phytocaplet, which are these. I think this. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. This liquid capsule, I was wrong. Which one is the? Oh, so that's these 2. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. So that's the one I just read were these 2 caps. It also has essential oils in it. It has a blend of essential oils. Then you've got your phytocaplet. The phytocaplet is vitamin C, calcium, potassium, choline, and then it's got a fruit, vegetable, and herb blend as part of it. And then your liquid cap is actually vitamin D3, vitamin E, and vitamin K. It's only 10 mcgs of vitamin D3. So you're going to need a vitamin D supplement on top of that if you're vitamin D deficient. And then it's got, again, this is what has turmeric in it. So everybody's like, why don't you have a turmeric essential oil? Well, we've got turmeric as part of master formula in the capsule. And it's got other essential oils in that capsule as well. All right. And then I took a couple of these out already. I want to put them in the fridge, but I got Zings. So Zing is basically an energy drink. So I don't need Red Bulls. We've got Zing. And it's all, it's got natural ingredients in it. It's 35 calories. It's got 9 carbs and 8 total sugars. And the sugars are from fruit and organic cane sugar. Then I got my Nitros Mixture Nitros. This is the one that has black pepper in it. But when you need a pick-me-up, I usually just use a nitro. But that Zing that's really for people who need a little bit more. So a lot of people will drop a nitro inside of a Zing and they'll really enjoy their drink that's got both of those mixed in it. And they'll put a couple essential oil drops in there as well. All right, let's see. Oh, I'll never not have this. So Life 9. Life 9 is my probiotic. What I love about Life 9 so much is that it's got a delay release or time. It's not time release. The capsule will not dissolve until it gets into your small intestines, which is where you really need it to work. And I'm trying to see, I always do this every time, targeted release capsule. So that just means that that capsule will not dissolve until it gets to the right part. Well, I shouldn't say until it will dissolve. I think it's like a 6-hour type of capsule, meaning the digestive process will go until it gets into your, the digestive process after 6 hours is generally where your digestion process has gone to your small intestine, and that is when that capsule will dissolve. Did you see my dog just bust in here? I can't do anything for myself. Okay. Next, I've got Rudavala. You guys know I love Rudavala for sleep. I will not go anywhere or do anything without having Rudavala for sleep. And I'm sorry for all the noise. I have a guest that just came over, so it's like crazy. So anyway, Rudavala. It's awesome. Love it. All right. And I think everything else is going to be all of my free stuff, so I can save you guys all that noise from my dog. Yeah, free oil here. Free oil. I think these are all my free oils. Free oil, free oil. Oh, excuse me. Free oil, free oil. Let's see. Oh, let's not forget. We got two other things. Citra Cbd. I actually use this one for my dog. And we also take it too. We take it during times of like where we need like a spot treatment for anxiety, or if we've got some, hey bud, where we've got some extra, need some extra support for sleep, or we got a little pain here and there. Like I love CBD for it binds to those receptors, so it blocks the receptors from triggering certain things. So that's the whole advantage of CBD. Hey bud, you got to get back. Now I've got my dog in here. All right, and lastly, my monthly supply of lavender. I use lavender and Dreamcatcher in my diffuser at night. So I will put 3 drops of Dreamcatcher and 6 drops of lavender. And that helps with, that's just what I diffuse. The Rudavala is like my #1 sleep aid, but I also like to make sure that I'm always taking in essential oils. So at night we will add those drops to our diffuser. All right, so this is crazy, but I'm gonna show you this anyway. I can't even get them all. This is all my free oils. There's probably look, I left out all of the ones that I paid for except for like 1. These are all my free oils plus 2 others over on the side. So a lot of people will try and say like, so I use those as gifts. I use them for myself if I don't have the oil. I use them mostly as gifts. I don't really do a lot of giveaways. I'm not really like a giveaway type person, but I obviously could. I've got the opportunity to do that. But I always feel like people get cheated in a giveaway. My dog is harassing me right now. Paulo, no. All right. So, why is he's the one, that's the one that busted in the door and now he's harassing me. Why? Anyway, so I use them, like I said, as giveaways, or I'll use them to test blends and stuff like that. So I'm really happy doing this as a business. I'm really happy with using these products. Like I said, these are the products that I buy. I don't buy them in the grocery store anymore because I just don't need to. I've got a one-stop shop in Young Living, which is why I love them the most. And I know that their ingredients are clean. That's the biggest deal, is clean ingredients, because when I don't use a clean ingredient, my whole immune system goes to crap. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about all the technical difficulties with my puppers, but they live here just like me. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you have any questions on this video, please comment. If you enjoyed it, please like. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.